I get the feeling he's gonna be a really, really effective asset. I just don't ever want to see him again. Special burst. No, we know what that is. That's human. No, thank you. Just take the elevator down, I suppose. Maybe? Okay, here we go. Well, I guess there's nothing else to it. We just need to get out of here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we just take this one. Can we open this? Yes, we can. Well, it took a turn. Not a turn that I necessarily like, but it ended up a lot different than I thought it would. I thought we'd have to kill everyone. Not that it basically wasn't everyone, he was the only one left alive. Okay. Well, I can't wait to hear what she has to say about this. It's gonna be a good one.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
I did. Got a proposition in that regard, by the way.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Oh yeah, it is.
What does he mean to offer in exchange for his no-account life?
Well, his life. He's willing to be your cleaner if you leave the factory to him.
True enough. I got bodies piling up, drawing attention where they ought not to be. But if I take the factory, I don't need Clive to dispense of my messes. Can appoint someone to handle it myself.
You could. But he's got way too much experience in it. Who better to handle the cleaning than Clive? As the sublight idiots muck it up now. They would, and thing is, if things go south, you could always just set him up.
Point taken. Good help is hard to come by. Plus, Clive doesn't seem the type to upchuck his boards during dismemberment.
No.
Still, you're asking me to walk away from easy money.
Yeah. Running a factory is hard work.
So are a lot of things in life. And your point is?
Clive is offering a cut of the profits and free body disposal every Tuesday at 3 AM. Is that not specific enough for you? Come on.
All right. Color me convinced.
Well, about damn
Reckon
time.
I owe you a finder's fee. Don't spend it all in one place.
Yes, please.
Unless it's here.
Took care of your little drug running problem.
Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier
you think?
still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
Funnier still that you knew the name that was involved. Idiot. He tried to cut costs by using sprats instead of autoloaders for transport. Take my fee for service rendered at all time deducted from his wages.
That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess. It
Oh, I
involved
think you
blood
can.
and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
It's all I need. I don't need you to be happy about it. I just need you to accept it. Right. Oh, right. These guys got a new perk. Long Winter. Durations of status effects inflicted by companion abilities. Stand your ground. When this companion take damage, they gain some armor for a short time. This effect can stack up to 3 times, so that's effectively 9 armor rating for 10 seconds. When this companion is down during combat, they heal back some health and continue fighting. This effect has a long cooldown. So let's take Stand Your Ground, because they do have a tendency of falling down too much. And the same with you. There we go. So I guess we... Wait. Is that all? No. No. That's right. We have some gun part things from a gunship to retrieve, don't we? Yeah. Where is that? Wait, did that just go offline? What the hell? Weird. Okay, well, why not? Guess we'll go and find out. Now, I do assume some of the vermins have... Wait, what? Oh, they're fighting. Right. Well, of course they would be. Stupid idiots. Now, what I'm concerned about is the vermins around here. Those are the real danger. Those guys don't. They couldn't. They couldn't even defend themselves against those. So those guys are not going to be an issue because we're not even going that way. Whoa! There we go. A Mega Mantiqueen. Yep. Stop screaming and just kill it, will you?
Watch a pro at once. How about that? That's the last of him.
Yeah. Man, these guys... They did not stand a chance. Well, at least we've run this gauntlet before, so it shouldn't be a new thing, at least. But I do see there's people up ahead. Damn swarms.
And that's how it's done, Captain.
Okay. How far are we from the crash site? We're not that far. Good. But I also know there's gonna be a lot in between us. We've been to this place before. It's effectively just a breeding ground for these mantisaurs and whatnot. I would recommend you not going toe to toe with a hammer. But you know, whatever you do is not my business. Now, I think your teammate would appreciate you not shooting her in the ass. Oh. Hey. Oh no, not a Colossus. Well, even more. Okay, let's do this. We need to clear these out anyway.
They won't try that again.
Did you get the last one? Nice. Oh, we need to eat. You know, I'm really wary of eating anything Cysty Pig related these days. Just because we know that that guy had a tendency of using humans. Or at least that was, it was implied that he did that. I don't think it was necessarily confirmed at any point. Mega Raptidon, of course! It's easy to see how you know, how much better we've gotten since we ran this gauntlet to begin with. That was brutal back then, but could you not step in the acid? It's a pool, it's right there. You're really stupid and blind. Corporate Trooper.
When they're in the best of shape.
Smell.
With what? Captain's key. Okay. So where is the captain's key? Is it in the terminal? Eject. Yep, there it is. Run diagnostics. I don't think it matters because it is absolutely wrecked. View logs. What shut it down? Wait, which is the newest one? This one. It doesn't say.
Hello.
Maybe this
My
does.
name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Okay. That confirms they weren't shot down. It was an engine failure. Gotta give it to her. She was really holding it together. Holy shit. Like, just the calm in her voice. That is incredible under those situations. Wait. 29. Oh. Determination. This is 22. Break down that thing. And determination. Huh. Doesn't look half bad, I'd say. Not that it really matters. So, obviously we take the ladder. Right. Cantankerous can it targeting module. Okay. Well, I got what we needed. Give him to Sanjar or Graham. Of course, it'd have to be a freaking choice, didn't it? So, I like what the iconoclasts are doing. They're trying to free themselves from the corporate yada yada whatever. But I don't like what Graham is doing. He's basically trying to convert it into a cult. Sort of, anyway. It's a religious cult in a sense. And I don't want to do that at all. Now, Sanjar is trying to go back to the board. And I don't want him to do that either, so I don't really know what we should do, because I want to destroy the board. But giving it to a religious cult, or well, it isn't a religious cult, not yet, but it could easily become so. I don't like it. But Graham is not the only leader of the iconoclasts. There are... what's her name? She's way more rational. I don't remember. And we basically found out that the attack on Amber Heights was his fault because he gave them the key to the gate. And I'm surprised nothing has happened with that information so far. I gave it to her, and well, she's just thinking about what the next move is. So maybe if we give this to Graham. Wait. Can we... Is she home? No. Maybe she's arguing with Graham again, because that's kind of a thing. Oh, here she is.
Captain, we should chat.
We should.
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about. I'm with you. Let's go.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. Save the iconoclasts. Not Monarch. It's not gonna change the situation with Sanjar, you know?
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We
We
really
have
do.
work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Stand down.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
Oh, you don't need
You're
to.
running the iconoclast into the ground.
Just
And I
stand
don't
down.
believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to.
And what do you
And
tell him?
Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
See, that's funny. Funny you should mention that. All that I have done for you. What have you ever done for me? Let's see. I do. She's got the best interest of the iconoclast at heart. You're about to take over a planet. You can't handle that responsibility. I just think she'll be a better leader. I just think she'll be a better leader, honestly. No. That's not right. That's not right. I remember I commented on this not long ago. This guy is a good leader, but his motivation and his goals are wrong. It is dead wrong. She's not necessarily a good leader, but she knows what's right for the iconoclast. For example, there was a situation where we had to get like some kind of press or something for this guy to print propaganda. Instead, she asked us to get, what was it, food and medicine for the people. So that's obviously the best interest of, the iconoclasts.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
And how's
I
that
joined
going?
Because I believed that you were in it for the iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditation will clean them. You ran. You needed a clear conscience, so you ran. You don't seek enlightenment. You just feel guilty. I think that's right.
Guilty? I didn't mean for them to die. I'm not a monster. Of course I feel fucking guilty. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
The fact that he did all those things is good, and probably what anyone should have done, but because he based it on his own guilty conscience, it was based on a lie. It isn't necessary. Just stand the hell down.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Well, that was easy. Yeah.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
I do. Oh, is that an option? Hold on, I was thinking you and Sandhya could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Let's see. Persuade. Sandhya has corporate resources you could use to spread the message. What would this have been? How many of your believers are going to die for this? Intelligence. Neither of you can afford this fight. Monarch is going to devour the victor. I think that's true.
Yeah, well, we'll die Fuck. I sound like Graham. Throwing lives at a problem. We've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
Good. I know it's a long shot, but I'll try. Yeah. I don't really know how we're gonna do that. But I guess there must be a way. Like, Sanjar is mad at Graham because he did something that Sanjar could not forgive. But Graham is dead. So maybe he's willing to listen. Oh, come on. Just couldn't you put me inside? Really? So, Sanjar, I've got an offer for you can't refuse, or at least don't.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful Monarch.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the
Oh
Iconoclasts.
yeah, I saw that. They didn't make it like... They didn't even make it like 5 seconds against those guys. So according to the ship's log, they suffered some kind of malfunction. I don't know why I would tell him.
That's
Sure.
surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components.
Yeah, but... Perhaps there's something deeper going on. Oh, I wonder what that might be.
A conspiracy? You've spent too much time around Graham.
No. I mean... On Terra 2, somebody did mention that the board was raking in all of the profit for themselves, which means, you know, they'd just be stingy around anything. They just rake in all the profit. Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
You're still mad about it. I've read your reviews, Sanjar. You can't do this alone. Oh, damn.
Not this again.
You suck as a leader.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
You really do.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
You can tell yourself that all you want. It doesn't really change anything. Let's see. You're good with details, but you could use someone who sees the big picture. The people who wrote your reviews are the same type of people you'll deal with on the board. Yeah.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
It was the
Perhaps you have
board.
a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The Iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
Sora. What about her?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Give him Sora's review. Actually, I already found it on a terminal in Cascadia.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but
Glad
let's
we
see
did
what
that.
we have here. Well, it seems
I
like
guess.
she's actually very qualified.
Hell yeah.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
Oh, they certainly would have.
All right. I'll
Trust
have
me on
Celia
that.
organize a meeting in neutral territory. The old OSI church in the ruins.
Huh.
Meet us there, and we'll discuss terms.
Well, would you look at that? This is shaping up nicely. So not even have I united them, I suppose, but I've also made them turn against the board, which Sandhya was so determined on getting back into. Not that he ever could. The reviews were never in his favor. Okay. I get it. It's pretty good. So that's what the church is for. I did wonder.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Yeah. Sandhya, you've got to scale it back.
This is very hard for me.
I know.
Get the feeling this is gonna take a while.
Sandhya, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
So, you don't have weak Sandhya. Sora's ready to storm the city right now. Are we really gonna threaten him like that? What if the iconoclasts just supported your supply lines? I don't know. I don't think she would like that.
Though I admit I'd rather not. We've shed enough blood as it is.
Is the only choice here between fighting and starving? We've got to be practical.
Intimidate. Sandhya, I did not drag my ass all the way out here for you to split hairs. Come on, Sandhya, you can't start negotiations this way.
This feels more like an assault than a negotiation.
If only.
I'm getting a bit of deja vu, Captain.
You did a strange thing with your eyes just now. Is this all supposed to mean something to me?
Come on, you can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't have.
Careful, though. They were friends. Careful.
His friend? His friend? Are you fucking kidding me, Captain? I've been standing with Graham for the better part of a decade, while this paperclip cowboy sat behind his walls.
It doesn't change the fact
This
that they
feels like
were.
one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondence between him and the pirates.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I think I believe him. He's just dumb enough to mean it.
Oh yeah, he is.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it easy. Take it a notch back. You're here for the your people, not the past.
You're right. Live in the moment.
Doesn't really
At
change
this
anything.
moment, I need a place for my people. You can share, or we can take it. Up to you.
This shall be good practice for working with the board, I see. Still, anything's cheaper than war. You have a deal.
When are you gonna
Sora.
get it? You're never gonna go back to the board. Whatever. What about the targeting module?
If we're in Stellar Bay, then we don't need it yet. I just need a promise that when we do, we'll share it.
Sure. It's fine.
Thank you for brokering this arrangement.
Yeah. Here's hoping we don't come to regret this. Thanks for coming out, Sandhya.
Well, if you do, it's not my problem.
Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
50-bit says they kill each other before the week's out.
Make that 100. Make that 100. Soft speaker. What the hell is a soft... Oh. Well, I guess that answered the question. Firing noise? What do you mean firing noise? It's a melee weapon. Sure. Whatever. Okay then. What could we even do? Like, I know I've never really put points into this, but... Ah, I see, okay. Sweep attack. What is a sweep attack? And how do we do it? I know that I get power attack, obviously, but... I honestly don't know. Well... So... I think we're done here. Edgewater, Byzantium, so yeah, we are. Okay, well. So, where is my ship? Oh, it's all the way down there. Well, whatever.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Why wouldn't you just tell him yourself? You're on the comm network in the ship. Come on.